Just thought I'd do another live stream. What's up, guys? Fragrance Matt here, and welcome to, like I said, another live stream. And in this video, I thought that I would unbox and smell for the first time Dan Norton, Mr. Smelly, his first fragrance, simply known as Gravitas Pour Homme by Norton and Wilson. Now, first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to Dan for sending this out for me to review and, of course, to wear and to really experience a lot more out of. I just love it when fragrance reviewers bring out their own fragrances and they're able to put their own take on, the type of fragrances that they like. And I just, as soon as I heard about this fragrance, which was probably, I don't know, it was probably like the beginning of this year when I first found out about this, I was excited. And to know that Dan's really into a lot of his old school fragrances, this was one that I just really wanted to check out, in all honesty. Because I'm also one of those reviewers that really likes the old school genre. I don't like using that term old school, but it's the only term to use so that people can really understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, this is straight away, absolutely awesome presentation. I'll get more into the house and who else designed it and whatnot in a minute. But first of all, I just want to look at this presentation. It's a really, really beautiful box. It's kind of like a royal green color, and we get this gold emblem with N and W in the middle for Norton and Wilson. We get Gravitas Pour underneath in a very beautiful font. Um, and we get 100 liters, 3.8 fluid ounce extract parfum, and this is made in England. And we also get a link to the website underneath, which is www.nortonandwilson.com. I've already looked on the website, and I've already done things like that. So we had some information on the back as well. We get N and W for Norton and Wilson. It says on the back here, flammable liquid, do not use near naked flame, keep out of reach of children. And then we get a list of the ingredients and whatnot. We get another a bit of information down here at Norton and Wilson Limited, and we also get the address, 71 to 75 Shelton Street, London, WC2H9GQ. So yes, just everything about this box, it feels really heavy, and it feels real quality. So I'm really excited to smell this. I'm sure you guys are curious on how it smells as well. Now, this fragrance is priced at £90 here in the UK. If you go on other websites like Amazon, it'll be around £95 for this fragrance, which, in all honesty, I think's really affordable, considering this is a niche fragrance when you think about it. There's a lot of influence put in here. There's a lot of care. There's a lot of passion being put into this. I'm sure that with Dan wanting to make his own fragrance, I'm sure he wanted to make something really extravagant for his first scent. So yeah, Shavathon, how are you doing, buddy? $114.30 in the USA according to their website. Yeah, that'll to do with the rates and whatnot. But in all honesty, I think it's a really good price, considering this is this is a benchmark perfume. It's not like you're gonna get. Who knows? Department stores might end up selling this in the future. I really do hope Dan and, of course, Matt Wilson, who he is partnered with, I do hope they do go on to do some amazing things. Now let's get into the smell of this. I'm really, really excited to see how this smells. When you just a new fragrance and you don't want to unbox it, you just want to keep it like this forever. That's kind of like that's how I feel right now, although I am really excited to see how this smells. So straight away, I'm already in love with cellophane. I'm already box design. Yeah, it's just a really, really nice box. And we also get this kind of like wallpaper effect within the green, which I really like. It kind of reminds me of like those old-fashioned interior wallpapers that we used to have when I was a kid. That's really what it reminds me of. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. If there's no huge advertising budget or no retail distribution fees, no office rent, and no large payroll, the markup is tremendous for these one-man operations. I have to completely agree. Ben Champion drum roll. Frodo Vicky, how are you, my friend? Good to hear from you. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into this. So, wow, I'm already getting something. Is that normal? I'm literally getting a smell already. And wow. I mean, just wow, guys. Absolutely wow. Um, Presentation is second to none with this fragrance. Thick glass bottle, beautiful gold metal plate on the front that shows everything. N&W Gravitas Pour Homme. I mean, wow. The cap, beautiful. Metal, N&W on the top, absolutely stunning. Let me get obviously the atomizer there. I'm really excited to see how this smells, but of course I just cannot stop looking at this bottle. It's absolutely stunning. The juice, I mean, old school, complete old school. My God, Dan, Matt, you guys have done something special here. Absolutely amazing. So here we go, guys. Let's get on to how this smells. Now, again, like I said, this is inspired by the old school fragrances. Nice sprayer. Okay. Okay. All right, then. This is very nice. This is very nice. So automatically I get a lot of similarities to a lot of other fragrances. But this smells like a fragrance in complete of its own league at the same time. This isn't actually what I was expecting it to smell like. I was expecting a citrus aromatic kind of fragrance, sort of in the same realm as Pour Monsieur by Chanel or Armani or Pour Homme, those kind of fragrances. But this, I get a very nice. It kind of smells a little bit like Heritage by Guerlain. Like that's what I'm getting. It kind of that that warm, powdery element that Heritage has. This is very nice, guys. Very, very nice stuff. I also get a very nice kind of creamy-ish like musk in this fragrance, which is really elevating. But I mean, what I get straight away is this like lavender and this like vanilla combination. But I feel like it's going to really dry down to something quite spectacular. In all honesty, this is really, really wonderful juice. Um, I really, really like this. This is definitely up my street. Oh my God, this is really, really good stuff. There's even a little bit of a similarity to Zeno, uh, off in there as well. And again, going back to talking about Paul Monsieur, there is even a little bit of a Paul Monsieur in there as well. With I think just with the whole, not with the citrus, but in terms of the other backbone of that fragrance. So I get I get a little bit of ambergris in this. Now there is actually ambergris listed, saltiness in this fragrance, along with that overall classic vibe that Dan was really wanting to go for. Now the perfumer is John Stephen, a British perfumer. He's made fragrances from a company. What's it called again? I hate it when I forget. But he is he is actually an in-house perfumer for a British company. Check and Speak. Thank you so much, Ben. That's the company. Thank you. It really still at all if you have to keep bringing your hand directly on your nose. That's just the way I like to smell fragrance. There's definitely a sillage with this. Like as soon as I've sprayed this, it's in the air right now. There is a sillage, but I have to literally like for me to get like the true smell. I just like to put my nose right there. It's just gorgeous. It's really really lovely. So what I really get out of this is a mixture of a nice powdery lavender with a beautiful vanilla tone under there as well. But I also get a cardamom, which creates like a nice welcoming spiciness. This isn't a spicy fragrance by all means. I wouldn't say it was like a spice bomb or anything like that. This is a smooth, sophisticated, quality gentleman fragrance. It I definitely do get, like I said, those comparisons with Heritage and Zeno Davidoff because of the patchouli that's in this. But I think I prefer this in all honesty because it's just well rounded and it smells more bold. There's a strong boldness to this without a doubt. But I mean, the bottle. I mean, I'm just absolutely amazed at this. Nice little feature as well on the cap there. We get Norton here, and we also get Wilson on the back there, which is really nice. You just couldn't really see it on the camera, but beautiful, absolutely stunning juice. So Dan, if you're watching this right now, buddy, I just want to say huge thank you for sending this to me. I will be doing a full review on this in the near future because I want to really get a lot of experience with this. I want to wear it a lot more, get it settled on my skin, find out what my skin chemistry is like with it before anything else. Absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning juice. Um, if I had to give it a rating so far on like first impressions, I would give it like a 10 out of 10, literally. Because, and I'm not just saying that, like the quality is there, the ingredients have been used to literally steroid level in this. Like the quality of the ingredients are up there, the smell, the sillage. I feel like longevity could be a bit of an issue, but I'm not going to say too much. I feel like this fragrance might dry down to a skin scent quite quickly, all wrong at the moment still. It's really, really nice. The more I smell it, the more I like it. Like I'm getting different nuances from it each time. Like I get a bit of a Gala heritage vibe. I get a bit of a Zeno from Davidoff. There is a little bit of a Paul Monsieur in there as well from Chanel. Uh, wow, this is really, really nice. I love it. So again, Dan, thank you so much for this, buddy. For sending me this. It's absolutely quality. If there's anyone out there who is curious on how this smells, I would definitely sample it. I wouldn't say getting a full bottle is maybe the right choice because just because it's a fragrance that's replicating those old blends, and of course, not a lot of people like those old blends nowadays. I mean, a lot of people do, but it's a divided world these days. And I feel like when somebody makes a fragrance from the past, it is going to be divided incredibly lot because you're going to get a lot of old school fans. You may get old men wearing this. It really just depends. Check and Speak, Geo Trumper, Taylor of Bond Street, True Fit and Hill, D.R. Harris, and some of the old English houses that get little play in the frag community. Yeah, there's so many. There are so many. Tafiq, Perba, how are you, my friend? Good to hear from you. Thank you for being in the live stream. It means a lot. Have you smelled GOF Trumper's Eucharist EDP? No, but I have heard amazing things about it. I've heard great things about GOF Trumper, so you know, one of these days I'll get to try it. Who knows? Zeno and Chanel Pour Monsieur combo sounds really good. It is, and this is it. To be honest, this is that blend, and I really like this. Honestly, I knew I would as soon as without even smelling it. I just knew I would like it because me and Dan. Well, I wouldn't say I had the same tastes as Dan. I mean, Dan has a very wide spectrum in terms of the fragrances that he enjoys. I'm not necessarily going to say it's only old school fragrances that he has a passion for, but Wow, it's in this. This is in this. This is a fragrance that smells like it could have been released in 1985, 1986, not 2020. It just goes to show you that taste has massively changed in the fragrance game. Um, all these new notes like ambroxan and cashmere and all these new notes that are really coming into existence in the fragrance game. We didn't have it in these fragrances. We had oak moss and we had ambergris and lavender and vanilla and all these classic notes, and that's what's in this. And I love it. In fact, spray is really nice. When I first spray this as well, I get a bit of a similarity to uh, you're not going to like the comparison, but I do get it. It gets compared to me a little of Cocorico by Jean Paul Gaultier, which is quite strange considering that fragrance has like a chocolate note in it, along with like a tobacco kind of smell. Yeah, maybe it's the patchouli that's giving me that smell, but yeah, there's a bit of a Jean Paul Gaultier Cocorico vibe about this. Not too much, but it's there. If anything, this is more of a. What I love about this is just a fine example of what fragrances used to smell like, literally. You know, I'm so glad that Dan made this, and Dan, thank you so much, buddy. It's really, really something. This really something, quality stuff. So thanks so much for watching this, guys. I just want to do a little live stream just to talk about this. I just wanted to unbox it, finally look at the bottle, see how it smelled, and I'm really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. I did look at reviews for this as well. I know that there's Jeremy Fragrance already been one of them, and I think he did good justice on this. He looked it up, he smelt it, and he really enjoyed it. And there has also been a lot of other reviewers that have checked this out as well. Brooklyn Fragrance Lovers looked at this, not to mention Red Lessons and 360 Cologne. I did watch a really good video on them talking about this fragrance in a webcam call, and it was a good video, and it really gave me a lot of insight to what to really expect. And I see what they mean, because in that video they talked about this fragrance having that heritage from Guerlain type of smell, and they're correct. They're right in what they say. It's definitely got that type of smell. I think if I hadn't have watched that video and I'm here right now smelling it, I wouldn't have actually got that comparison. But yeah, this is really, really wonderful stuff. I would really recommend this to anyone who is a big fan of patchouli fragrances. If you're a fan of fragrances from yesteryear, old school blends, yet you're looking for a really, really nice smell in general, like a good smelling fragrance, this is one you need to go for. I mean, of course, you could talk about all day the fragrances in the designer game, which you can find in, you know, department stores, but I think when it comes to this type of fragrance, a niche fragrance that's been made by a YouTuber, there's something really special about actually holding the fragrance in your hand and experiencing it for yourself. Because I feel the journey that Dan and Matt Wilson must have gone through to create this fragrance. Like um, I feel like it took a lot of hard work. Like it was obviously a lot of money well spent, and I just couldn't be any more proud of Dan, to be honest, for doing this. Obviously, it was a dream of mine to create fragrances. Obviously, I lost that dream. It might happen again in the future, but I love it when perfumers can do this. It's really, really wonderful. So again, Dan, thank you so much for this, buddy. A beautiful fragrance. I had no doubt about it that it would be wonderful. I just love everything about it. The box is just stunning. The bottle is heavy. It's thick glass. You cannot go wrong in terms of the quality. And I'm just going to keep it in its box. I'm just going to keep it in its box until I need to wear this fragrance again, which will probably be, I don't know, maybe even tomorrow. I might wear it tomorrow. Who knows? Beautiful stuff. So thank you so much, Dan. And Matt Wilson, Dan Norton, I should say. Thank you so much for letting me smell this fragrance, getting my tastes on it, getting my experiences with this. I think it's really wonderful juice, and I think anyone would be very proud to have this. I think it's worth every piece of money in my opinion. Like me to the taste of what Gravitas. I will be doing a review on this in the near future, a more in-depth review. I just want to get a little bit more of an experience behind it, get my nose more on it and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next behind the camera review, which will probably be tomorrow night. I would imagine I'm going to probably talk about another classic fragrance in my collection along with this one. I think this one definitely deserves a review. And I also have a new fragrance review coming soon from the fantastic Sense of Persia, which I also reviewed a fantastic fragrance from them called Persian Queen, and not to mention I have another fragrance from this company coming soon. Totalitarian's company, who is also a YouTuber here on YouTube, a brilliant YouTuber. So excited to finally review that one as well. So I have a lot of reviews to come. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next review. Take care of yourselves and keep smelling good. Bye bye for now.